Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Beckett's Falls in northwest Tasmania in the Tarkine rainforest. Which is living up to its name today. It is pissing down rain. This is not going to be a very fun video to record, I don't think. Fortunately, the iPhone 11 is waterproof, or else we'd be in a lot of strife. Basically, you can just see where I showed you before. We just parked at that sort of junction there. The left fork of the road here is sort of drivable. It leads to the Beckett's Falls car park, but it's pretty rough. We went along here a little ways to try and drive all the way, and it got very muddy, so we turned around. But basically we have about, I think, 600, 700 metres along this road. Then we hit the track to Beckett's Falls, which is officially still listed as closed, though from what I've heard it's perfectly walkable after the 2017, I think it was, fires that pretty much destroyed this whole area. You can sort of see everything's basically regrowth around here. But it's a really nice waterfall from what it looks like in photos, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. But yeah, it should be about an hour return-ish sort of walk. Obviously I'll see how long it takes and tell you guys. The road here is pretty alright most of the way, some potholes and stuff along Bertha Road, but a lot of the fallen trees that were there have been cleared off. So as of now, in August 2022, perfectly drivable, and you get a two-wheel drive in here, I reckon, easy. But just, yeah, make sure you park. Unless you're in a good four-wheel drive, make sure you park just at that last intersection. Anyways, I'll see you at the old car park. Well, 5-10 minutes later, we've arrived at the fairly nondescript car park for Beckett Falls. Sign with very pretty Nick Monk photo that was installed just before the fires came through and pretty much destroyed the place. It's a bit sad sort of seeing what would have been gorgeous rainforest 5 years ago completely destroyed. But from photos, I think the falls are making a reasonable recovery, which is the main thing. And yeah, follow this trail. I believe it's about 1.5 kilometres return. And so far, looks in pretty alright condition. The track is sort of littered with fallen trees, which makes it slightly confusing knowing where to go at times. But if you just retrace your steps, you should be able to pick up the trail easily enough. More inconvenient than anything else. Sort of hit the end of the ridge we were kind of travelling along. And it looks a fair ways down there. Looking at the map, it's about a 90-metre descent to creek level. Just around the corner, you can see into the creek there, just above the waterfall. You'll see some really pretty trees down there, especially that one there. Really, really nice. I was sort of wondering if you get a view like into the waterfall, but it's a bit slippery and shitty here. So we'll have to wait till we're down there. Long way down. Just about there now. And that's way nicer looking forest, I'll tell you that much. Burnt stuff to my left, gorgeous rainforest to the right. And it looks and sounds like the falls are pumping in there. I'll see you down at the bottom. Well, it's taken us just over half an hour of hiking, partially along the road, then on that fairly rough but definitely doable track. Arrived at the really pretty Beckett's Falls at 15 metres high. Interesting kind of square shape and a good flow of water. And the sort of devastation you see on the slopes above really contrasts with what we've got in here, which is really, really pretty rainforest. Albeit with those big logs that have come over the falls, all the debris. Anyways, I'm gonna probably go a bit downstream. I reckon that's probably the best bet for a nice photo without kind of the debris and stuff in the way. And we'll see what I can come up with. Alrighty, so I'm all set up for my photos. I'm standing in the middle of the creek. I'll give you a bit of a look what I'm gonna try and do. So, we got the tripod mid-creek. Ideally, I'd have it a little further over, but it's flying a bit too fast. The falls are there. We've got some sort of nice rainforest as well. Now, yeah, in an ideal world, it'd be slightly further that way, but as I've got that tree a bit in the way, just because, yeah, that's about all I can go. I'm hoping to get a bit of a whirlpool in there, hopefully, with a longer exposure. But yeah, we're going to play around and see what we can do. It is raining. It's going to make it a bit trickier. But I'll see what I can do and show you the results. Okay, so we've just got back to the car park for the falls. We've got the last few hundred metres of road walking ahead of us now. Really, really nice walk this. Really gorgeous waterfall, and especially like in that rainforest just downstream of it, which wasn't touched by the fires. Obviously it's a shame the fires did go through there, but you know, you've got to be grateful for the fact that at least it left the area around the falls pretty much pristine. About a half-hour walk each way along the track. Took us slightly less actually getting back, which is a bit surprising. Plus just like 5-7 minutes each way along the road. I reckon give yourself at least an hour and a half to properly explore it. It's a really idyllic area down there. You don't want to be rushed. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.